chopped the top off of this 1931 Ford. We've got all the body work done as far as the floor and the back. We got all the panels installed. There's still some body work to be done here. This was hit pretty bad. Excuse me. But we've got it all ready, and it's time to take the top. We're going to lower it 2 inches. At first I was going to cut it here, but geez, I got to put a slit in it someplace, and it's been too hard to move here, the body. So we're lowering it down to here. I'm going to cut the B-pillar, and then I'm going to cut around here, and then I'm going to go do the other side. Excuse me, don't get old. So we've got it all braced on the inside. We got bracing across and in the coming forward, so nothing's going to move. We got the doors off, so we're all set there. I'm going to use 4.5 inch with a grinder wheel, cut-off wheel. So I'll get my gloves. Safety first. Oh, I got to get another hat.
Uh-oh. We spent way more time than we thought we needed to on the doors this morning. They're off.
Well, we got the doors off. It wasn't easy. Them pins have been in there for 93 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to cut the top line first, because it's a lot easier to get this where you want it than try to chase it sitting on a table or something. So we'll cut the top off first, top line. Like I said, we're using a 4.5 inch grinder. I suppose I ought to also tell you that there's wood inside here. So I'm only going to cut the metal, then we're going to use the Sawzall to cut the wood. We got a Sawzall already. Without any further ado, let's get to cutting. Okay, I'll go over and cut the other. We'll get that done. Then we're going to put a strap in here, or in here, center. We're going to use the overhead. We're going to pick it up, put a little tension on it, because this has got wood inside, and you're going to cut that?
Like you got one more piece of metal.
Sawzall blade won't cut it?
It will.
Okay. I'm going to check this. I think I got that one.
You're good on it.
All right, so I'm going to cut the other side.
Yeah, I can rip the Sawzall blade. I don't care.
Okay.
I was just seeing how it looked.
Yeah.
Being nosy.
Oh, well, that's all right. Alright, now we got to cut with the Sawzall because there's wood in behind both of these. So we'll get the Sawzall.
let's explain one more thing before we lift it.
Yeah.
This is the back window. On the inside, all those flanges are tacked into this wood all the way around, so it helps support the window frame. And then the glass still fits in there, but this supports the outside of it. So instead of chopping 2 inches out of the middle of this, it's a simple rabbet joint here. So we're going to take this apart, make a new rabbet joint 2 inches down, and put this piece down here. That way it doesn't disturb the integrity of all this. And this is like a package tray or whatever you want to call it behind this seat. It's quite a bit of extra support through the middle of this body. So we're going to shore all this wood up. We may remake this piece. This is in good shape, but it'll all be more solid doing it. We took it all the way out to start with. That's for anybody that knows how Model A's are built. You might have wondered where it was. Well, there it is on the table.
I'm going to leave this to last on both sides. Okay, well, we're going to lift it off. What we're going to do is we're going to pick it right up, we're going to move it forward and set it over here.
Yeah, you balance that corner, Zach.
Then now we can take this other piece off
All right.
all the way around.
Coming up.
Oh, we're hung up.
Where are we?
You're in a weight pillow. There it is.
Okay, I was about to say. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Coming up a little more. That's plenty.
Ready?
Yep.
And we don't have enough cord to put it back in. So,
Oh, we will. We just. It's just enough, I think. Dang. Coming down. Go your way a little bit. Like that. We're gonna rest on the wood. I can't see.
You want to rest on the headliner wood or the
Yeah.
focus? Okay.
No, the headliner. I'm not worried about the That's good. Unhook it. Let's leave straps on it for now. We can scooch it back.
yeah. Otherwise, you won't be able to get over there. Go back, baby.
I gotta get out of
Come on. There. Now we got room to walk.
Cool. This was the little piece that hung us up for a half a second, but that'll all get cut off anyway. See, our bracing is keeping us good and sturdy. We can move this a little in and out, but that's not a big deal because that will line it back up. This one looks good. This one came apart good. This has got a funky cut, but I know it's getting cut off too.
Yeah.
That one got a little bit of thing.
Ah. That's done.
All right. Where it's got all the section chopped off, this is just rough cut. We're gonna put it back on and see how close we are, and it'll give us a little idea of what it's gonna look like chopped. So away we go. Farther back for you, Zach. Nope, that's too far. Too far. Well, just be careful. If you're in the right zone, step coming down. And contact.
Put your front.
Stable on it.
Yeah, but don't pinch your fingers.
Alright.
Good there?
We're barely resting here where we got little slopes.
Yeah, I got the wood right here. It's
I'm
touching.
just floating here.
We're floating all on the back except he's touching there. That inside corner on the
It's
wood.
wood.
Yeah.
This is wood here.
We're not touching anything on the back except that inside corner on the wood and this wood. Easy to trim down to.
We gotta trim this wood. Leave it like this. Also, trim that wood.
That's much better. He's still touching the wood, but it's
Yeah.
really close now.
But it narrowed the gap down there too.
Yeah, now we're touching right here on this wood. We weren't before. Yeah, that's good for our initial set down. Bigger gap here. Let me see that. I want to cut some of this wood right there. That stabilize this. Just hold it. We'll cut it in. Cut it? No, I just sit between. Okay, hold it. Just right there. That's clean. I'm coming your way. You're scared. I'll quit for you. See that front, just dig in the middle a little bit, but that's, I got most of it. And I didn't mess up your gap too bad. I did in one place.
This is the critical spot right here. We want these to line up before we do anything. Those are the ones we gotta get to line up.
This one's good. We got a little bit of, there's a little bit of a, almond shape right through here,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
totally-
totally doable.
That's doable.
And then
I got more over here, but I'm hitting right here. I'm gonna trim on.
the slice here will take care, because if I push, it tries to push things out of whack.
Yeah,
You gotta do your relief cut here so that this will move.
I'm glad I
in.
moved it down.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is totally doable from here to there. Yeah, you
There is a,
need a paint pen?
there is this piece right here.
Yeah, I get that.
That is kind of messing with this. There's a piece of metal on the inside of this.
Okay.
The inner lip on the window frame.
Oh, yeah.
Good catch. That.
Gonna get it off because I got.
So part of what we're doing now, this extreme, all these gaps have to be close enough to weld. So this is a main body feature, this seam here. And it's pretty good. From here to here is pretty good. And now Ward's going to spend the next couple of days probably getting this to line up, getting this B-pillar to line up. You can see some daylight in there. Inside's touching, outside's not. So all that's got to be in line. You got body lines here, door lines on the inside. Same thing back here. You got a body line around the window, and you want it to match on the inside too. And then at the A-pillar, it's really close, but the A-pillar is shaped funny. And you can't just weld it up because this is skinnier than this is below it. And it's hard to see in a video, but it's got to be right. And it's from the side and from the front. There's a little bit of a taper. And so, see, it easily moves around. You can put it where you need it to be, and the body part is firm. So all that gets lined up, and then you got to make your gaps even so that it'll weld smooth. And then all at the same time, we got to make sure left and right and front and back, there's no no differences. You know, it can't be 2 1/16 and 2 1/8. Everything's got to be 2. And that way the door hinges line up. It's there, here, and down here. They've got to line up for the door to work. All the window frame has to be cut down the same amount. There's inside window garnishes that have to be cut down the same amount and fit. So this is not a project for the faint of heart.
Nope.
But Ward ain't scared and I ain't either, so.
Ain't no reason to be feared.
It's all metal. We heat, beat, bend to fit, and it'll all work out. This is the first rough cut and fit. It'll probably come off and on about 3 or 4 or 22 more times. That's why we chose to go ahead and set up the lift. He can lift it up a foot and grind on stuff as is. Sitting right here, and if we need to set it back on the stand up front, that's easy to do. Don't kick the camera around. It's a good shake. So now that we got it kind of sitting in place, I'm gonna grab the tape measure just for funsies. Now we have 9 and 3/16. It's a skinny 3/16, but it's there. So that's 2 inches exactly there. We have 8 and 1/8. So Ward does know how to use the tape measure.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get a drink on that one.
We'll be back later when we're doing some more fun stuff.